Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, first of all, I'm going to create a list called My Passwords, and it's going to be an empty list. Then I'm going to create the first one here called Print Passwords. This is the first function. And we're going to print my passwords. Okay, we're just going to call this function, which is print passwords. Just going to run that. Okay, and as you can see, we've got an empty list. So we're going to go on to the next function, which I'm going to call empty list, and we're going to check if the list is empty. So we're going to use a conditional here, if, and then len, which is length, of my passwords. If the length of my passwords is equal to 0, we're going to print list empty, or we're going to print here, we're going to do an else, print list not empty. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to save that. I'm just going to change this here to empty list. We're just going to call that. So there we go, it says list empty. Now let's just add something into it. Let's just add Bill in there. Let's save that. Run it. List not empty, because it can see Bill in there. Okay, let's go on to the next example, and the next example is going to be called erase list. Okay, so just change that. Erase list here. Let's just knock that out. Okay, so again we're going to do a conditional. If len, which is length, of my passwords here, that's not right, is greater than 0, we're going to print a message to the user telling the user passwords in list. Okay, so if the length is greater than 0, that means if there's something in it, we're going to tell them there's something in it, there's a password in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to print erasing, and we've got the time module imported up here. That's what you need, so it's going to be time dot sleep. So we'll give it a 1 second pause. This will pause it for 1 second. It kind of makes it look like the program is working away. Okay, and then we're going to do my passwords, which is the list, and then we're going to do the dot clear there, which will do what it says. It will clear the list, the passwords list, and then we're going to print list is empty. Then we're just going to add my passwords there, which will print out the lists. List. Right, and then we're going to have the conditional here, else. Right, so if the length of my passwords, if the length of that list called my passwords is greater than 0, we're going to print a message to the user, passwords in list. And then we're going to print erasing. Then we're going to pause it for 1 second, and then we're going to use the clear command to erase anything in that list. And then we're going to print a message to the user, list is empty, and print out the list. Or else, we're going to print a message to the user, adding a password, adding a password here. So that's just going to be something like Charlie Boy 1 2 3. So we're going to add a password to that, and then that's going to be my passwords dot append. So you can use the append to add a new password, which is going to be Charlie Boy 1 2 3. Okay, so now we've added that, and we actually want to see that it's in my passwords list. So we're going to print out my password. So it's going to be my passwords. So we're going to print out that so we can see that that password successfully got appended into there. So let's run it, shall we? Okay, so adding a password, Charlie Boy. So that's Charlie Boy 1 2 3. We're adding a password because there's nothing in there. Okay, let's add something in there. Let's put something up, random stuff in there like that. Let's save it. So it's going to evaluate if the length of my passwords is greater than 0. Okay, so it's going to erase it. Okay, so let's just run that. Erasing, list is empty. So it erased it here because the length was greater than 0. There was something in it. So let's just knock that out again with a little run on this. So if there's nothing in it, we're going to come down to this else statement here. We're going to print out to the user, adding a password, Charlie Boy 1 2 3. Kind of spelled that wrong, but it doesn't matter. So then it's going to be my passwords dot append Charlie Boy 1 2 3. So then it's going to add that into the list. Let's just neaten this up. Okay, and let's go for that again. And there you can see, it's just going. There you can see adding a password, Charlie Boy 1 2 3, and there you go, Charlie Boy 1 2 3 is in the list. So there you go, everybody. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that, and remember, I will catch you in another video. Bye-bye.